how do you find the changes, as fatherhood and the child? What difference do you find in him? Because he is Gen Z.
He's Gen Alpha. He's Gen Alpha.
Oh my God!
I made Marich also another film. I made Lakshmi.
You sent that chaku to us, no?
Yes, I sent it.
Tushar, congratulations. Welcome to the Jungle has achieved stupendous success.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
After so long dry spell at the box office, expected, unexpectedly, what would you say? Jubilations about the Welcome to the Jungle.
I didn't even think about expectations. I just wanted the movie to come out because it was so long since we started the film. Yeah. It was a challenging film to make with so many actors. So the fact when the teaser came out on 15th of May, I was thrilled. I said, this is God's gift. Because film का निकलना ही हमारे लिए मतलब एक बहुत बड़ी बात थी उस टाइम पे. And then चलना तो सोने पे सुहागा. Welcome franchise is there, Ahmed Khan is there, Feroz Bhai is there, Akshay, all these people are there. Yes, but because it was a long journey, the fact that it was coming out was half the battle won. Half.
And all good actors,
Yeah.
Known faces, multi-star film.
Genuine multi-star.
Genuine.
Like the old days.
Old days.
Yeah.
But a step ahead of that, I think, because it was such a huge bandwagon of the actors,
Absolutely.
40 or so actors.
30 plus, 30 plus actors, yes. And सबको justify किया है फिल्म में. सबका अपना एक सबके moments हैं.
That must have been so difficult.
That's the entire credit goes to Ahmed. And Farhad Bhai, of course, who's written the script. So he has seen that everybody gets their due credit as far as the humor is concerned. But Ahmed insisted that he would not shoot unless everyone is there. So that's why we used to have these gaps between the schedules, which is why it took so long. But I used to keep telling him, teasing him that this is the Mughal Azam of comedies.
So nice. Yeah. As a producer, given a chance, would you like to follow his footsteps?
Whose footsteps?
Ahmed Khan's footsteps. As a producer, would you like to do a film like what he has done? Not the content, but trying to get a script that would have, a bundle of actors.
Why not? I mean, I'm not producing right now because I've been busy working in my acting assignments. Yeah. But if it's as good and funny a script as Welcome to the Jungle, I would love to do it. Yeah. Look at the reviews. Look at people audiences are, I think, creating a wave. They've created a wave. जाकर देखो and they have become reviewers. Yeah. हंस के हमारा tension दूर हो गया. It's a medicine for the brain, for whatever. This is one of my friends who messaged me saying that it's good stress cure, and good for the brain to watch this movie.
Stress relief. Stress relief. I mean, certain jokes are not much out of the box, I may say. But still, I think
in the context of the film,
you can't but avoid laughter.
Yes. Yeah. I think you feel like you're living that, you feel like it's actually happening. Even though it's a comedy, even though it's a mad comedy, brain rot, जो भी कह रहे हैं, but genuine लग रहा है. लोगों को लग रहा है कि अरे हाँ ये हो रहा है इनके साथ. And they feel what we are feeling in the film, कि फंस गए या फिर बड़ी भी का character हो, but real लग रहा है, That's what I think connected with the people, Even though in the situation may be completely bizarre, but within that, there's a method to the madness. I think that's what's connected.
Any real scenes that you may have seen or you have enacted, how would you relate it with real scenes, Because film, and even the character that you're doing is very much so evident. We see all over, हमारे ज़माने से देखे.
Yes.
So how do you relate
I think
to it?
I relate to the fact that I played a manager in the film.
Yeah. So I asked.
All managers are the same. चाहे वो पुराना दौर हो या नया दौर हो, वो चाहते हैं कि आपके एक्टर बिजी, उनका एक्टर बिजी रहे. वो चाहते हैं कि उनका एक्टर प्रोड्यूसर को नकारे नहीं. कैसा भी प्रोड्यूसर हो, पैसे तो वही लाएगा. पैसे तो चाहिए. तो be nice to him, say yes. अभी टाइम खराब चल रहा है. कैसी भी स्क्रिप्ट हो, हाँ बोल दो. हालांकि many managers, of course, they are very protective also, but वक्त के साथ चलना पड़ता है. So I think that I can relate to very well.
Yeah, but don't you think हमारे ज़माने में एक लम्बरेटा होता था, मैनेजर उसमें जाता था, हम लोग easily connect कर पाते थे. अभी तो, I mean, he's shown you as a single manager.
Yeah.
But nowadays, we have these agencies, and sometimes this China world is not good also.
What is not good?
China wall
Uh-huh.
between the actor and the
Uh-huh.
stars.
Yeah, but that's
it's not good.
because of the
It's
agencies.
very difficult to, agents,
But I have
that
an
is it.
individual manager. I'm talking about the individual
But
managers.
I'm trying to compare it with today's times. What would you like to say about today's times, in agencies? Because it's so difficult to reach them,
Yes, could be. Yes, I think in certain cases it's hard to reach an actor because of the agency. But and in fact, हाँ, that's true कि पहले ज़माने में actually मैनेजर काम लाते थे.
फिर
उनकी वजह से मतलब डेट डायरी भर जाती थी. वो जाते थे सबके ऑफिस में और काम लाते थे. अभी तो आपका काम मतलब उसकी वजह से ही आपको काम मिलता है. You get work because of your previous body of work. I don't think the agency का इतना बड़ा हाथ है या नहीं है. I think they're more managers now to handle your dates, to negotiate. But the work comes because of you. Earlier on, there was more competition. So the manager जो पहले पहुंचता था वो काम ले आता था. You know, who was smart and who was street smart. So वो credit उनको ज़्यादा मिलना चाहिए. They were more useful at that point of time. That's why I have stuck to individual managers. I have an individual manager only
because you've seen now.
Yeah, I've seen that. You know that बड़ी-बड़ी एजेंसियाँ होती है. There's no guarantee that they are instrumental in getting you work.
That's what.
I'm not naming any agency or anything, but it's not because of them. It's because today it's because of, I think everyone knows what you're capable of, what you're not capable of. You don't need anybody going there and promoting you.
Right.
Unless you're an absolute newcomer. Yeah, but in my stage, I think the individual manager is more important. So I feel corporatized हो गया है बहुत, लेकिन आज भी वही individual manager ही चलता है. हालांकि उनका रोल थोड़ा कम हो गया है, क्योंकि आज I think सबकी अपनी अपनी एक नीश है, सबके अपने अपने जॉनर्स है, तो सबको पता है कि ये क्या कर सकेगा. You don't need to really reach out to anybody. Your work is visible, your work is evident. The audience decides what you will get. But that individual attention, that is what I'm comfortable with.
But at times, do you agree with me that because of the agencies, the stars loses so much? At times,
I've never worked with an agency, so I don't know.
Yes, you've not. Yeah.
I've never worked.
You go directly even today.
I haven't till now. I've only worked with individual managers. I don't know. That's the thing. God's gift. कि ऐसा कभी हुआ नहीं है कि मैं एजेंसी के साथ रहा हूँ. बीच में रहा था मैं, but I was doing events, not movies really with them. I just did some events. But I believe that the one person you can trust, you're not a commodity, just a commodity for that person. You are, you're playing, it's a partnership more than anything else. That is what I value.
Even now there is partnership and people know who you are. In general, everybody knows.
Yeah.
Anyway, you've just come from abroad. I mean, you went to meet your little one? Is he studying there?
No, I went for FIFA with my son.
Okay.
My sister took him actually. And then she came back and I left. I went there for a week. So he had to watch one of the matches. He watched 2 matches with my sister, and then the 3rd match he saw with me.
With you?
Yes.
So how is he? He's very much interested in sports? What was his conclusion when he was watching?
He's a football fanatic.
Oh,
complete.
Which position he likes if he plays?
I think he's center left.
Center left.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm not very clued in. Yeah. He's more center. That's what he says. Yeah. And defender. Yeah, I think that's what he. Yeah. But he scores a number of goals every time he plays a match. He scores goals.
Wow. So he practices.
He's hardcore into football. He's like whole day playing football.
So nice to be a sportsman, because today's kids are all inside plays.
Absolutely,
they prefer inside games and all that. How is he like? He loves to be outdoors, or he also loves to do indoor more?
They play outdoor. So indoor, कभी-कभी I think वो nets हैं यहाँ पर जो indoor भी हैं. So he plays indoor also, but mostly he plays in this Jamnabai ground here.
He's from Jamnabai.
He's from Ecole, but his club Real Madrid, where he trains, is practicing in Jamnabai ground.
I remember you used to bring him when he was a little kid. It's like look-alike dad and the son to the club. We used to meet you.
We saw you all there.
When
he was, I think you had come for some Bhavna Ji's book launch or something. I think you had come for.
Yeah. So now he doesn't. You don't take him to this thing for swimming and all.
No, he goes on his own now to play football at the club or swimming, whatever. So I go there to see him. I don't take him with me, but I used to go and play with him. So I think that's how he got the habit of playing football.
How do you find the changes, as fatherhood and the child? What difference do you find in him? Because he's Gen Z.
He's Gen Alpha.
Oh my God!
He's
one
10.
more step ahead.
Yes.
So what would you like to say about Gen Alpha as a son? But he's a very obedient. I've seen even Ekta's son is very obedient and disciplined. a very binding family.
Yes, my son he's obedient, but he's now when it comes to football, he's staying up late in the night to watch FIFA. So he has broken all rules now. He's been sleeping at 2 and 3 in the morning only because of FIFA.
So anything you would like to say about Gen Alpha, since you are dealing with one of your little one? And
no, I think हर generation एक जैसे ही होती है. बस I think Gen Zs ने थोड़ा मतलब कि शिक कर दिया दुनिया को. ये सारे जो मतलब murders हो रहे हैं, you know, I think the emotion,
they're emotionless, we can
थोड़ा
say.
सा I think certain Gen Zs, I won't say all, but a part of the Gen Z generation is kind of very, very callous and very, very cavalier in their relationships, you know.
Yeah.
Don't care much. But Gen Alpha, I think they are born to Gen X's, right?
Gen X.
So I think we have been more evolved also. So we are more hands-on. So I think that hands-on parenting is very important.
Very important, so which we are lacking, you know. You have been hands-on father always.
So hopefully he'll turn out to be a good Gen Alpha.
So how is he in studies and all?
He's excellent in academics, excellent in sports. He just doesn't like movies.
Okay.
Yeah, not interested in
I hope he
dance
watches
and drama.
your movies.
No, not at all. Not even one.
Okay, not even one.
Last
he
film we
knows
saw
at least that
Bhoot Bangla देखी थी because दादी की film
that
थी.
was a good
बुआ
film
बुआ
also.
की film थी.
बुआ की film.
Yeah. So he saw Bhoot Bangla because वो घर पे मंगा के देख सकते हैं ना.
हाँ. Okay.
वो मतलब print.
Actually, you bring the print. You have this thing, theater.
In the bungalow,
you
yeah.
You have theater.
Yeah.
You call us rarely for.
You have seen in my family home.
Family home.
Yeah.
So he enjoys. He sits with you, or he likes to
with
enjoy
his
all
friends
alone?
with popcorn.
Oh,
He doesn't
wow.
want me around.
What a different
Yes.
this thing, you know.
He's respectful. He's very he's emotional. He's a good kid. But when it comes to him, his enjoyment,
He likes his space.
He likes his space. Yeah.
That's so nice, no?
Yeah.
During our time, even your time, I think we would like our space, but we wouldn't get.
Your time, right?
Your time.
Yeah,
हमारे time में तो
we
बिल्कुल नहीं
were
मिलता
like, I think we were very restricted. We building में ही खेलते थे.
हाँ, time पे आ जाओ.
Freedom था, लेकिन we never. I don't think we had a voice of our own. Parents decided which holidays we would go to. Parents decided who would be our friend because their friends' kids. ज़्यादातर मतलब, you know, cousins भी.
Yeah, that was a good trend.
It was a good trend.
Yeah.
But we didn't have any choice.
We didn't have during holidays.
So it's only when I went abroad, when I went to America, I kind of like became my own person. But then I lived on my own. I became independent. So then when I came back, I decided I will become an actor. I'll do what I want to do. I will not get launched by home production.
Yeah, that was a good step that you took, you know. How do you look at your career now, you know? You're saying you want to produce. Why? Because you're busy acting. So you prefer acting.
Production
you love to put on makeup.
Love to do what I have been doing. जो भगवान ने चाहा वही किया है. And I'm going with the flow. जब you know थोड़ा free हो गया था मैं बीच में 2018, 2019 after I became my father. I was not doing many acting assignments.
Yeah.
So I produced a film smartly at that point of time.
Yeah, that one did well.
Laksshya Varma went on OTT, did broke
Akshay
records.
Is lucky for you, I think.
Akshay sir and me have. मैंने बोला एक ही पिक्चर हमारी जो नहीं चली इंसान, उसके अलावा सब पिक्चरें चली हैं.
हाँ, सब
I keep telling him when I meet him recently, say Lakshmi, Khaki, Bhoot Bangla, now Welcome is coming. He said, you said it.
Yes, that's what how do you look at this, you know, iconic jodi?
I don't want to jinx it. I want काम करते रहना चाहिए. बस सोचना ही चाहिए. Hate flop, चलो करते रहो.
What changes you find in Akshay while?
Not a single thing. He's the same person. He's somebody who he has value for work. He is somebody who has so much value for work.
So do you?
I do, but you know, he'll never upset a producer. He will never delay a film. Welcome, because of so many people, it was logistically very difficult to get everyone together. Yeah. But I always said, Akshay Kumar sir की film है, he's headlining the cast. ये film अच्छी तरह release होगी. ये खत्म होगी और अच्छी तरह release होगी. वैसा ही हुआ. So that is the respect I have for him. That, you know, he's like my dad.
Yes.
They have a lot of respect for their work, and they want to just keep working.
So how do you look at your career hereafter? You know,
I think it's been a resurgence. My career is on a comeback mode right now. I think after I kind of became a producer in between.
Your last when I met.
Kappi was the last release, but then Masti 4 came.
Masti 4 came, yeah.
And after Masti 4 now, this is Welcome has come.
Welcome.
So many more many more releases in a year. In between, there were more OTT. Like I had done Boo, and I released Lakshmi on OTT. So thoda gap aa gaya tha. Lekin now from 24 say, I think It's on comeback mode.
You've had a joyful ride. That break was but a process. I mean,
It's part of life, I think. Became a dad. I think सब pandemic आ गया. सब कुछ साथ में हो गया. ठीक है, उसी में निपटा दिया सब.
Yeah. But since y'all are stars, people talk more about y'all. Ki, Arey, he's not got work and blah blah. How do you look at this kind of a thing? Because it's but a process in any profession. And now, though, I think so many people are jobless in so many professions.
But I think we have to take that in our stride. And when you are kind of in a slightly more vulnerable position, one has to be stronger.
Yeah.
And take small talk with a pinch of salt. That is the art of life, I think, for any profession, anybody. And just keep doing things. Like I took up production for a year or two. I made Marich also, another film. I made Lakshmi.
You sent that chaku to us, na?
Yes, I sent it to invite you all for
I still have that thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
To invite you all for the trailer launch.
I said, what is this?
Yeah.
But then I said, oh, it's so relevant it was, How do you look at marketing strategy,
I think it's gone to another level now. So we were talking about, talking about when there's a lull or whatever.
Lull period.
So you got to keep doing things. I did a lot of events. I focused on my son. I took care of my father's work, his real estate business. So I think har cheez ka ek waqt hota hai. And then now my son has grown up and automatically the movies are back. So I think there's another plan for us that we are not in control of. One has to just take things as they come.
You're very spiritual, I know.
Spiritual, and I mean, look at it. I mean, the way things unfold, can we really predict everything? Everything can't be predicted, yeah.
We have to just go by these stride, you know. You
Yes.
have to just go by it, and you have to be strong. What are your strengths now,
My
I
strengths,
mean, I've seen you right from the beginning, So I remember Chiranjeev में shooting होती थी, तब हम आपके घर आते थे, and one driver and makeup दादा होते थे जीतू जी के.
Shankar and Keshav, yeah.
Who is he?
He passed away recently.
I was just asking someone, and I just thought of, because we were so close to all these, and Bhandari Dada and एक और होते थे, makeup Dada.
Keshav. Yeah, yes, and he was a very bad guy.
But yeah, he also passed away.
I think so, a while back, but Shankar passed
used to
away.
say something, but they were so loyal.
Yeah, they were with my father from the very beginning.
Very beginning, and used to get stories.
I don't know if you met Kiran uncle, he was his manager.
Yeah, Kiran uncle, of course I know.
Yeah.
He's there?
He passed away long back, yeah.
Life must go on.
Life must go on.
Yeah. So what was I asking you before this?
You were asking me about what are your strengths?
Yes. So what are your strengths, because I've seen you, you've had a dull period. It took you time, like it was a struggle belonging to you never took to the Nepo kind of situation, and still quietly, mildly, and slowly and steadily, you rose to very good status.
Thank you.
What would you like to explain to people, slow and
I
steady
think my
wins the race?
strengths are the attitude to anyone's strength is his or her attitude.
Yeah.
I think my attitude is to never give up, to believe in just working and going on working and learning to cut the noise out when required. Because there's always going to be a lot of noise, good or bad, whatever it is.
Right.
You got to take that with a pinch of salt. Have a mind of your own and just keep working. I'm also learning this every day, but that's my mantra, I would say.
Give a deaf ear to negative things.
Yes, toxic people and negative things.
You need to leave them. Give them space.
Give them space. Yes.
Anyway, how do you look at what are your future films?
Future films is Prakash Jha's Janadesh is also one of the future films.
बड़ी अच्छी लग रही है ना?
Yes. Have you seen anything of it?
नहीं. Whatever I've heard and all that. So I feel it, and especially Prakash Jha.
Yes. So
he
that's one of the
long back
forthcoming films.
He had
and
explained to us.
Golmaal 5. That's
I still
almost
remember.
done.
Yeah, Golmaal 5. Yeah.
Yes.
How would you explain Golmaal 5 and Janadesh? Janadesh is very different for you.
Very different. The role
because
is also,
you are known as a comedy guy.
Yes. So like Shore, like Khaki, like Shootout. This is going to be hopefully going to be another out of the box role for me. It is an out of the box role for me, and hopefully another feather in my cap.
थोड़ा बोलोगे नहीं?
It's I can all I can say I'm playing an MLA.
कहाँ?
यूपी का.
ओह
yes,
वाओ, कौन
यूपी
देश
का है.
वाह.
उससे
यार,
ज्यादा नहीं बोलूंगा
अच्छा.
मैं, प्रकाश जी मारेंगे
तो
वरना.
भाषा पकड़ रहे हो क्यों?
या भाषा मतलब कि नेचुरली
हाँ.
बहुत मतलब कि ही गिव मी अ लॉट ऑफ फ्रीडम. ही लहजा थोड़ा मतलब
आई.
समझाया, पर उसके अलावा रिहर्स करवाया ज्यादा. ही डिडंट रियली वांट मी टू बी वेरी वेरी ऑब्वियसली
Yeah.
spilling out those
Unnecessarily hyping the
accents, etc.
accent,
Yeah.
yeah, like people do in Tamil.
He said keep it natural.
Anything you're doing in Tamil? You didn't tell me about Dhamal.
Golmaal
Golmaal.
five, yeah.
Dhamal, you're not there.
No,
Right?
no, Dhamal not there yet.
I remember you said no to first Dhamal.
How do you know that?
Why not? I'm from that generation.
Yeah.
So how can you be? I mean, we were just discussing. So
I didn't say no to it. I was just come out of
giving
Kya Cool, and then Nuji had offered me in today.
Why did you take that?
Because I had done Kya Cool, and I was doing Golmaal, and then again this with five guys, and I was like, it's like looking like
Too much.
apples and oranges.
Ah,
So I said,
yeah.
Induji, let's do something else together. No, I'm
yeah.
already doing Golmaal. I've
Yeah.
just done Kya Cool Hai Hum. So he understood. But fortunately, I got a chance to work with him as a producer with Masti 4. But as a director, I haven't had a chance to work with him, and I miss that.
Okay, given a chance, if
Yeah, for
next
sure.
वाली मिले धमाल तो करोगे?
Of course, if it's a good character, of course. And I've been a fan of his from the Dil Beta days.
हाँ.
Brilliant
films, no?
I was a huge fan of Dil. Trials होती थी, हम लोग जाते थे देखने के लिए. And then I remember हम लोग first half देख के निकल जाते थे because first half was the college portions. The second half was serious. So then we took again for the next trial, third trial, fourth trial, and then नया गाना I think add किया गया था picture में. आज ना छोड़ूंगा तुझे दम दमादम. So I remember we were waiting for that new song और उसका trial हुआ था तो वो गाना देखने गए थे हम. So and then Beta and then Raja. Raja I haven't seen.
Lovely films, no?
Yeah, lovely films.
Still अगर सर्फ करते करते मिल जाए तो my mom also likes. My mom is 95.
Yeah. Okay.
She loves to watch that. Even I love to watch that.
Oh.
And my son watches other films, so हमारे लिए लगाता है like.
Okay.
We will enjoy. So धमाल 4 के बाद धमाल 5 का कोई चांस लग रहा है?
आप इंदु जी से पूछो. गोलमाल 5 तो कर ही रहा हूँ. हाँ.
Okay. So
गोलमाल 5 के बाद गोलमाल 6 का चांस पूछो.
6 का चांस.
वो आप लोग as an audience decide करोगे.
Anything you'll be doing down south? Are you in conversation with somebody for production and
not yet?
acting?
No. I've done a lot of remakes. I've worked with South directors also initially. But पिछले कुछ सालों से I think कुछ हुआ नहीं है South में. But like Dad, अगर कुछ हो गया, who knows? He started the trend.
I know your dad was so much of. He started the trend. Which of his films do you like? With
Jayaprada, Sri Devi and Jayaprada. Yeah, those were my favorite. Of course, Himmat Wala, Tofa, Maqsad, Mawali. They were my favorites from the South era.
Okay. Anything on the concluding note you would like to conclude?
I keep wishing this every time I see you, that I keep meeting you, that I hope to keep meeting you again and again for new films and new projects and new OTT shows and new blockbusters, and they all keep doing well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
You too.